On today's video, we're going to be talking about how to become a real estate agent with no experience. We are starting in just a few seconds. Don't go anywhere. How to become a real estate agent with no experience is a question that I've been asked a few times. And on this video, I wanted to share my advice, my own personal take on what I think is the right way to walk into this industry with absolutely no experience. So let's get started. First of all, I want to stress an important fact with this job or this career is that it's obvious that you will be walking into this industry with no experience if you have never been an agent before. And the simplest answer that I can give you to this question before I give you my tips is that you gain the experience through working in the industry and doing the transactions and the prospecting and all the things that you have to do. It's learning by doing. There's no other way. There's no shortcuts. There is no magic pill, a shiny object, or some kind of a magic formula that's going to make you a top producer in 3 months. It just is not possible. It's not going to happen. You have to do the grind. You have to be a rookie. You have to be willing to fall on your knees and make mistakes and get up and keep going and learn from your mistakes. That's the nature, I think, of every job that is new. Any job that you take, you obviously don't have experience doing it, and you learn by doing it. I mean, this is like the simplest no-brainer. But I wanted to share my own tips for you that I think are going to be really useful for you if you're thinking about starting this career or if you have already started and are just beginning. So the first thing I wanted to tell you is the really good way to gain experience and gain knowledge in this industry is to find a coach that you like, maybe on YouTube, maybe there's a book out there, maybe there's a seminar, and follow that coach and make sure that this person is really successful, that they are selling and that they are still actively pursuing their careers. And learn from them. There's a lot of free content on the internet, especially on YouTube, that if you have the energy and time and you make the effort, there's so much things you can learn. But don't forget that watching the videos and reading the books is not enough. You have to go out and do it yourself. Because we can be watching these videos and material forever. And there are some people like that. They're watching videos for years and they don't do anything. So watching and taking action is my advice for you. The second really great way to gain experience is if you are in a brokerage that has a successful agent that you like, that lives by your principles, and that's important. And you like the way they are participating in their work, shadow them, offer them free help, offer your services, be humble enough to be able to offer this service for them, and shadow them with a book, with a notebook and a pen, and write down important things that you found in their work. In this way, you are also you're taking action, but you are shadowing somebody that is really successful and learning from them at the same time. Another great way to learn about the business and about the industry is to read great books. Make sure these books are good books. There's a lot of information out there. There's tons of books. Some of them are clickbait. Some of them are made so that you can buy the coaching, so be careful. Get the books that can teach you the mindset and the way of thinking you should have as a salesperson or person that has their own business. Entrepreneurial books, motivational books, books that teach you how to conquer your fears, time management, organization, and dealing with people. psychology books, and maybe even NLP. Those things you should be reading on your time off, maybe on a Sunday, on a quiet day. Always have something to read to motivate you to keep going in this industry. And at the same time, you are learning and gaining the experience. But don't forget, like I mentioned before, whatever you're reading, whatever you're gaining from your books, make sure you implement this in your daily life. So this way you're gaining the experience, not just reading and putting things away. Another tip to gain experience in real estate, obviously you have to become a real estate agent to gain the actual experience. You can read the books and watch the videos before you get your license. But once you are part of a brokerage, make sure before you interview the brokerage that this brokerage has training, and attend the trainings with a notebook and a pen. Take notes. Be humble enough to do that. And this way you are also gaining some experience from the lectures and the seminars and trainings that the brokerage provides you. And the last tip, which actually ties into my intro, is just do it. So by working in the industry and doing the things that you're supposed to be doing and doing the transactions and being the good real estate agent that you want to be, you are actually gaining the experience every day. Like I mentioned to you before, there's really no magic bullet that you can, read a gigantic book and all of a sudden you have this wisdom, because everybody is different. Every community is different. Every city is different. You will be working perhaps with different transactions. Maybe you will be working with families that are military, or you will be buyer's agent where you're working with people that are moving into your town, or maybe you will be helping the 55 plus communities. So as you can see, there's plethora of things available to do in this industry, and you have to really dive into it to be able to gain the experience and learn from it. So that's it for this video. I hope my advice on how to become a real estate agent with no experience was helpful. Thank you so much for watching, and see you on my next video.